Hi everyone, it's me, Charlene. Welcome to Charlene Vision live video. So I'm going to present with you guys a vision that I had about our evolution process, which I already described before, but I just want to give a better breakdown on what to expect when it comes to our evolution. So before I get started on that, I wanted to do a recap of everything I shared with you guys so far so that you guys could comprehend everything on what to expect in our future moving forward. So let's start with the beginning. So I mentioned that I share with you guys my finding, my discovery when it comes to us, Homo sapiens, that we evolved from the animal kingdom, and we don't just evolve from apes. Not everyone evolved from that gene pool. It depends on your genetics, your bloodline, gene, and stuff like that. But we evolved from them, and we are genetically modified as well, and we are the mutation of these animals. Therefore, we evolved to Homo sapiens and what we are today. But our evolution process isn't done yet, which I'm going to share more about that. I also mentioned that these Homo sapiens that can evolve to beyond limits that we thought we had, um, carries the X marker. They can be on. They can evolve. What they can evolve like things of. They can evolve beyond our reality, basically. So, these individuals, they carry the X marker genetics. So something similar to that. If you guys are familiar with the franchise, the X-Men, and how they were mutants, the mutations of humans, of the different, yeah, that's basically what I've been sharing. That's basically what the X marker is. It's like a mutation genetic that allow you to evolve. And you see how the X-Men people evolve too. That's basically what it is. How people can evolve to like that way. So basically, it alters their state, their being. So not everyone carries this X marker genetics. I don't know why, but not everyone does. It's not that I don't know why yet, but again, there is still more to this finding. I haven't shared everything, because I was supposed to share with you guys about the originals, which I did gain clarity on who the original were, but I need more clarity to understand and decode it. So that's why I haven't shared with you guys more about the discovery. So stay tuned for that. It's not done yet. So that's the first beginning things that I share with you. Then I started to share with you guys the timelines of everything that's going to happen in our future. I said that I've been seeing the future this whole time, ever since I was a child. Didn't realize it, but I started to gain my visions I was aware of my visions, that I had visions, and it became stronger in the year 2020 when I had my spiritual awakening. I didn't describe to you guys my whole process with that, but I will do a video about like my spiritual awakening process. But I share with you guys about that. Bear with me. Bear with me. Time to find the timeline. Time to find the timeline. You can't break my soul, no. You can't break my soul, no. You can't break my soul, no. This is the timeline that I did for you guys previously. This is the timeline. I know it looks like a bit much that you guys can't probably read it, but let me read it for you. I mentioned these are the events that I saw. There are more events that I have yet to share because I don't even know what the fuck it is. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it's a lot. But these are the main events that I actually know for sure that's going to happen. One second, you guys. You can't break my soul. No, you can't break my soul. No. I'm putting lip gloss. I made this. You girl's doing things. She's doing things. She made her own lip gloss. Like, come on. She made her own lip gloss. I see you, girl. Okay, so timeline. It goes. Okay, so I mentioned the experiments. I did see human beings being experimented on, not just human beings, but animals as well. So I said that our evolution process, our beginning, that was happening as well. But I guess when the system collapsed when it collapsed, these people, which I call them the conductors, which consist of supernatural beings, they do experiments on us, and I did see that happening. So yeah, I did say that I saw sickness. There was like some type of virus that was very lethal. Like this virus was an actual real virus, that was very lethal. Okay, that so you get it, you die within that day. Like it was no cure. It was hard to find a cure. To eventually there was a cure, for that. But yeah, it was a lethal virus happening. I don't know what the name was. It was some type of variant of the C-19. So, I don't know what it was. And then I said the recession. There is going to be a recession. There was some type of food shortage happening. It was hard to like find food or something like that. It was like there was a recession happening. Like it was bad. Okay. I saw riots and police brutality. A lot of police brutality. There's something regarding the police. You know how I said the system's going to collapse. There before that collapse, there's going to be things that's going to be revealed to us about the truth of the reality we've been living in. So that's going to happen first. A lot of revelations, a lot of truth, a lot of things that was hidden is going to come to the forefront. People like me and other people who's going to share this information of what's been happening. I don't know everything. I just know based off my visions, but I just share what I know so far. But regarding the police, I did see a lot of things happening with that and the riots regarding the black community and the police. So that leads to the next event, segregation, and racism. Segregation, racism. I don't know what was the spark to this because whatever it was, it caused a divide even worse than what it is now. It was segregation divide. And yes, it was mixed opinions on both sides. There were people from the black community that wanted to side with, the people who didn't want to live with us anymore, like didn't want to be involved with us anymore. So it was like a 50-50 type of thing going on. But segregation was alive. It wasn't the same as 1950s, obviously, because things have changed. But it was apparent, especially when the system has collapsed. I did see barriers put in place that we cannot enter. Melanated people couldn't enter. I did see that. And I will do a video separately describing that vision on its own. So that is the other timeline event that I saw. I want to mention something. I did see something else regarding it was something, I don't know what it was, but children can hear it. Wherever this noise was. And this noise, it sounded like a monsteristic thing. And I could hear it too, not just children. It was me and children. And the adults couldn't hear it at first. They didn't hear it until it was like too late. And whatever this thing was, it was eating people. So I don't know what it was and what the hell was happening, but that was an event that I did see. That was killing people. Some type of entity. I don't know what it was. Um, and there's something regarding black women. Um, there's a lot of truth and revelation that has been revealed to me about black women, the importance of them, and how they're going to be targeted. So Black women. There's going to be an event about that. There's going to be a lot of revelations about that, about us, a lot of truth. But we are going to be targeted as well from the oppositions and even from human beings that didn't like the truth as well. So that's something that I saw. Um, Storm. There was a storm. I did see the storm. Well, I saw who was causing the storm in the vision, and it was a supernatural being, a god, Typhoon was causing it. I don't know if Typhoon was like. I don't think Typhoon was trying to be malicious. I just think he was just causing the storm, and therefore it caused a flood and all that stuff. So, yeah, that was what I saw: storm and flood. Um, the next one is this one. X marker is going to what did I speak? The X marker genetics within the people that have that genetic is going to be activated. You're gonna see a lot of supernatural people walking this. People gonna be like, "What the hell?" And I actually saw it in a vision, and I was just smiling, all proud like a mother. And I was like, I saw them like confused, the people who awaken their X marker genetics, the human beings that awaken it, and they didn't know they carried it, and they was all confused and like, it was funny, but it was interesting. But that's going to happen as well. The people who has the X marker genetics is going to awaken their gifts. The chosen one. I saw a bit regarding the game. Again, like I said before, I don't know. You guys, this pink lip gloss, I made this yesterday. It's my first time too. Like, come on, it's doing its job. But anyways, the chosen ones, the game. I don't know exactly what it entails and what it's about and why and how, what. I did see that I was in the game, okay, and I saw certain parts of the game, right? And I know that it involves all the chosen ones and the oppositions because, they want to be involved, like always. Well, bitch, they causing shit. Of course they're involved. Um, if you guys don't know what I said, opposition, it's the ops, the enemy, the the people who don't like us, the people who don't want the evolution process to ascend, to, you know, happen. They don't want it to happen. And not only that, you guys, some of these fucking oppositions, not some, like many of them, they be eating people. Like, what the hell? Like, I saw them eating babies. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's not funny because I was pissed off when I saw it. And right now, all I can do is laugh at this because I'm like, what the fuck? Like, one thing after another is always something. They eating people. Not only do they do experiments on people, I see them eating them like they're fucking hamburgers and fucking cheeseburgers and pasta or something. Like, and they eating babies. I don't know what's with their. Oh, there's so much things I want to say about that, but I'm just trying to like use humor to keep myself not to go, anger. But yeah, they so fucking weird. But yeah, the chosen one in the game. I don't know what that is about, but and I call it the God Trials because it involves the gods as well. And the Ascended Masters. So the Ascended Masters, is many of the chosen one's ancestors, many of them. And these are beings, human beings, even that has evolved in their lifetime. They evolved, so they for ascended, so they master their ascensions. That's what ascended master. Those who are the ascended masters, they mastered their ascensions. Basically, they mastered their evolution, and therefore we're going through that process as well. Um, the alien invasion. I shared this with you guys before. Yes, you heard right. There was some type of alien invasion, and like they came quick. It was very quick, very planned. It seemed very planned, very strategic, I may say. And yeah, I didn't even see I just saw them coming in. I saw them getting us, leading us somewhere. I don't know where we was, where we were going. I know where we was. I just didn't know where we were going. And yeah, alien invasion. You heard it right, you guys. One thing after another, right? There's so many shit. This shit. then I saw military everywhere. I saw our military everywhere, and I saw the opposition. They had their own little military people being, I don't know, but there's a lot of military that I saw, and a lot of chosen ones being in the military. I saw a lot of that. We're going to be in the military, so I never thought I would be, but I guess things change, um, but a lot of chosen ones going to be recruited by the military, Marines, all types of sector of the military. The next one is not only are they going to be recruited, chosen ones, we're going to be in a school. So these schools, it's like, it reminds me of like Hogwarts and shit. Like seriously, it's like this is not your typical natural school, okay? I'm not talking about like those up and notch type of schools where you just go and you're special or you're rich. No, this is some type of supernatural type of school. Because I told you I had a vision of a school disappearing out of nowhere. I'm like, it appeared out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, but we're gonna be in this school, so all the chosen ones. Um, Experiments being done. Oh, I already said that. And then pregnancy. Okay, this one I'm actually gonna do a separate live vision about this. A separate live video about this vision regarding pregnancy. I mentioned this in the timeline before of the video that I shared before, but now I gained some type of clarity because I received a lot of vision about this pregnancy. So it was going to be hard for women to get pregnant, especially Black women, and that's like a very big problem and a very big issue for our not only our evolution but for our existence. So there is something regarding pregnancy which I'm going to do a separate live video about that. And then there was going to be a war. And I'm going to leave it at that. And then I said The Walking Dead is going to return, and The Walking Dead is going to walk our earth, and then the Return of the Dead. It's two separate dead. The Return of the Dead is people that died that was not supposed to die at their time, or they were supposed to come back at this particular time of our evolution to evolve with us and to help us as well. So they are being brought back to life by God. And The Walking Dead is from the oppositions. They were like zombies, black substance type of shit happening with them. It was like some type of black substance. It was, I don't know what it was, but it was something. But Walking Dead, Return of the Dead. Okay. So in regard to the Four Horsemen, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. The veil being lifted, which is basically the system collapsing and the non-physical coming together with the physical. And I said there's a door that's gonna open, like a gate that's going to open, where the non-physical is going to be with the physical, the beginning and the end meeting together, and the eclipse and a merger and all types of stuff. I already mentioned in the last video. So it's going to cause a mass awakening. This eclipse, this merger, this beginning and this physical Pisces. It has so many names, but that's what's going to happen, and that's when the veil is going to be lifted. So we're going to be able to see the non-physical in our physical. It's going to manifest in the physical. Those who can't see right now, those like me, we already see all this stuff, but they're gonna be here, in the forefront, And extraterrestrials, I have many visions about them. The vision that I have about the extraterrestrials, for me, they were on my side, like they were on the side of humanity. So, and I don't really see it as a big deal, to be honest. Like people think of extraterrestrials like ooh, like I don't see the supernatural beings like ooh. I just like okay, this is another being. Like that's how I see it. It's either you or you have good intention or not. That's just how I see it now. Or I think I just don't have no problem or issues with them. Really, I don't. Unless you do some fucked up shit I don't agree with, then okay. But other than that, it is what it is. And animals, the animals going to evolve as well. I keep forgetting about them. They're going to evolve as well. Because I actually saw many advanced animals, evolutional, is that a word? I don't know, it's going to be a word today. I saw animals that was more evolved than us. Okay, they were walking, talking, more intelligent. Okay, so yeah, that. And something with Transformers. You guys remember the movie Transformers? Yeah, I saw something like that too. I'm like Power Rangers. It was just a lot. Okay, um, so now that we got that covered, let's talk about today's video. So that was basically the recap of all the timelines that's going to happen. I share with you guys the discovery. I share with you guys the system's going to collapse. I share with you guys that there's going to be a gate opening or a door that involves the Vesica Pisces, which is like an eclipse. I shared that that's going to happen, where it's going to make our system collapse and cause a mass awakening, and that's where the evolution process starts for everyone on this planet. And I said that everyone on this planet is not just human beings. There's all types of beautiful, unique souls here. Some good, some not, but it's okay. We'll deal with it. But even so, I don't care if you're human or not. I will protect whoever I want to protect, that I know that deserves to be protected. So that's that on that. You guys know about the sisters going from class and blah blah blah. Okay, so I want to do this video about the evolution process. What to expect with that? What's happening? What's going on? Obviously, I'm still learning and I'm still gaining clarity, but I can share with you guys what I know so far. So, regarding the evolution process, the best way I can help you guys to see like how it's going to be like is, you guys are familiar with the picture of the caveman. Well, I think it starts with the 8. It's like the picture of the Darwinism, the evolution process of Darwinism. If I find it, I'm gonna post it on my page. But it's basically, it starts with the monkey, all right, and then it goes to caveman, and then it goes to Aboriginal, and then it goes to human beings. Okay, and I had a vision about the Aboriginals too. But anyways, Aboriginal and then humans, which is us. Our evolution process isn't done. People just say, "Oh, we're humans," and that's no, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Like I said before, when I had the vision about Groot, Groot gave me a message, and basically said that the system was already predicted. It's already written. It was meant to happen. So it's meant to happen this way because it's meant for us to evolve. Like, it has to happen. So it was already written. So there's that. Now that so it's meant to happen. So all these timelines is already predicted. It's already you know I feel like some of the things that we can change, like racism, segregation, recession, and well, I don't know, because recession is part of the system. So yeah, those are the events. So I mentioned that, right? And knowing that it was inevitable that this is going to be the spark of our next evolutional phase. So what's this spark? When our X marker genetics awaken, that's going to be the spark of it. How is this going to take effect? How is this going to happen? Let's go to spiritual awakening. A spiritual awakening is like I feel like it's like a shock to the body, to the soul, the spirit, and the mind. Well, sorry. It's the spirit, the mind, body, and the soul. It's like a shock. Some type of event, some type of adversity that you individually have to go through to spark that within you to cause a way. It's going to alter you, basically. Some of these events could be a near-death experience, like an NDE. That's what it's called, near-death experience. So a lot of things could be, I know it's near-death experience. It could be a sickness, like you experience some type of sickness, like a severe sickness. It could be, it's regarding trauma, some type of trauma that's like, it shocks you, like your mind, body, spirit, and soul. So that's like the spark of it, on how it can like start that evolution process for you. You have to go through the awakening process, and the first awakening process is consciousness awareness. That's the first one. And the second one, I believe the second one is when you start to like understand you and understand this reality. You start to basically reflect and dissect what is really you and what is really not you. You know what I mean? Like, because we all been taught and conditioned by this reality in this system and by our upbringing. We've been conditioned and taught. But when you reach that awakening, now you are consciously aware to see, wait, is this my thinking or someone else's thinking? Wait, is this is how I perceive it or someone how other people perceive it? So you start to basically reflect everything of your life, your whole existence.